All right. Hello, hello, hello. Have we built the suspense enough? All right. Here's the reveal. Okay. So Kyle Salvador says 777 or 747 on YouTube. On Twitch, Siege Goat says 767. A lot of Boeings. And then Captain Leo says Flight Factor A320. Interesting. What does that sound like? Anyone recognize that sound? 757 did get an update. All right, here we go. Does anyone recognize that sound before we reveal? What is the sound? What does that sound? Yeah, 757 is not much of a challenge anymore to me. I mean, landing wise, still, yeah. So, does anybody know what that sound is? Come on, before I do the reveal. You guys can hear it, right? That whining sound. For those who may have the aircraft may know. There we go. There we go. Guys ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello. Welcome to the Flight Factor A320. Your boy is now an Airbus pilot. When I used to stream in FSX, I flew for anyone who's been with me from that long ago, I used to fly the Aerosoft A3 series, A319, 20, and 21 series. So fly those a lot, and I have no Airbuses really here in xplane. So we're gonna fly Spirit. I always like to see the Spirit wings livery. I'm just flying it for the purpose of I love the livery, not because it's low cost fare carrier. And Captain Leo, you knew because you're in my Discord and you knew I was getting the plane. It's a disadvantage. Flight Factor A320. Now, I know it's late, guys, but I just wanted to get something, a little flight off. The reason I haven't flown earlier is because I was fixing real life V8. Found out a bunch of issues and a couple other tweaks that I've learned. So we're flying on the newest real life V8. I'm the only one who has it. We have the clouds adjusted, everything. So let's do this. Now, granted, I haven't flown very expensive. Yes, Siege, this plane is very expensive, and that's why it took me a long time. Thank you for those who did donate in the past. I used most of those donations towards this aircraft, and I had to use some of my own money because I didn't have enough. But you got me 90% there, maybe 95%. So thank you very much. It was literally all donations. Um, so with that said, um, I haven't flown Airbus in a long time. I used to be very fluent in them. Um, I did do a test flight off stream. I didn't do everything. Like I put in the route and stuff and made sure I could turn it on, all that good stuff. But I didn't do every single thing, so I was missing like the performance, which I need to make sure I get, stuff like that. But other than that, I flew the flight, I landed it. It is, which I should have spent a little bit more time adjusting. It is a little weird on the yoke, very sensitive, very slow and then sensitive. So, like the Embraer, I had to adjust you know, the elevator trim to not be so sensitive when you pull up. So, for this plane, I might have to adjust both, ailerons and elevators because it's I don't know. Maybe because I don't have a joystick and this plane is made for joystick. Anyway, let's go back inside. Let's go inside. Thank you very much, Siege Goat. If anybody has settings for X-Plane for this plane, like, the sensitivity, um, like these response curves. So you see I have a different one for X-Craft and then a different one for the 753 because that's weird. The longer 752, the 753. And then I have one that works for all the other ones, Zebo and all that stuff. So I'm gonna have to adjust this, but we'll do the flight and we'll see. Hey, what's up, Vector? Vector, so slow. How are you? All right, so let's get this thing started. Depending on what time we land, it's only a 20-minute flight, so it's pretty fast. I might do another flight. I might go to LA. We're going to LA now, and then I might come back here, maybe, I don't know, somewhere, or go to Vegas. But that's a little longer of a flight. But I don't mind staying up till like the most 3 o'clock. So let's see how fast we can get out of here. Thank you for viewing, guys. I know it's late night, and watch me on my learning curve of the Flight Factor A320. Like I said, I was fluent in Airbus in FSX with the Aerosofts, but of course it's a new thing. So we already have all of the best part about this. I love, as simple as it is I could now pull up. Can't type tonight, guys. Pull up my website and boom, it pulls up. It's fast. I could do, like, I forgot. When I was contemplating spending the money on this plane, I forgot that it had this, and it's so nice, so smooth. Um, I love it. What's this? Okay. So this is my website. I see my cars that I've shot pictures of. These are all my photo shoots, and then I have flight simulation, which I need to update. And look, all the, from all the way back from V4, I think. Most of these pictures are from real life V4 and, you know, uh, beta testing, and it's not as much, not that many. So anyway, yeah, so that's cool. I changed the settings here. I got my stuff on normal. I'm gonna have to drop them to low. I mean, this plane has as much frames to me as the Zebo, but a little bit more, I think. I think I get a little bit more frames in this plane than the Zebo. So, um, everybody was warning me, oh, it's heavy on frames, blah blah blah. It's worse on the Zebo, and I don't believe anything's worse than the Zebo, to be quite honest. So, this is better off for me. I don't know how to do this yet. I don't even know the Google API key, whatever. I haven't set that up. Checklist, uh, just regular scroll checklist. Nothing like Airsoft for P3D FSX, where it's like a automated checklist. You need help how to use FMC. Well, let me go through. I already know how to use FMC. Like I said, I'm very familiar with Airbus. I just gotta make sure I do the performance correct this time. I think it's because I didn't put in all the different data. Like, I did the fuel and stuff, but I didn't do everything. So let me run through it. But if I need some help, definitely I will ask on this because this is all new to me. All right, so I'm gonna look at my sim brief here, and we have 82 passengers on board. So let's just say we're not gonna manually do this. Let me see here. I remember I was changing this yesterday, so not sure why I can't change it today. Hold on 1 second here. All this is on. Maybe I need to, let me see. Let me first turn on everything because I know I had everything on yesterday. All right, so this plane is pretty simple. Batteries, I don't know why they don't show anything, but external power, you see it, everything is flashing on. you know, this has a 40 seconds, blah, blah, blah. IRS, you could start those from now. Oh, too far. So this one here is like plus sign, negative sign. So it's a little different. I'm getting used to this, but it's still with the mouse wheel for the most part. Packs are already on, I believe. This one's at fault. We're using an air unit from outside anyway. Um, you know, beacon light off, nav light on. We could turn on the, where's the, there's a logo light, right? Oh, it's nav and logo, okay. So overhead, that's, yeah, I know. Dome, don't need, it's daytime. Seatbelt signs we'll leave off for now. What does this say? Yeah, no smoking is auto. I like to make everything on. Arm on the emergency lights, of course. And, you know, Airbus does a lot of things for you, so it's pretty simple. Set up over on the overhead. And, you know, obviously the APU bleed, start and master, which we'll utilize later on, and the APU gen, which is already enabled. Most things are enabled. Fuel pumps is pretty much the only things that you need to enable when ready. And, um, you know, the APU bleed and the external power and the batteries. So it's pretty simple. All right, so let me see if I could, first of all, let's clear master caution. Let's move this. We're on ATC, we're on VATSIM right now. So I'm gonna go 122.8. And I think I have my views set up already. So I spent time yesterday getting my views set up. Let's see here. So I have this, I could do both of these. Um, let's do 122.8 on this side. Didn't want to do that. Swap it over to active. Okay, and then, you know, the engines, these are pretty simple. You turn on the ignition starter and then you flip the switches. It's pretty simple, to be honest. Boeing, the older Boeings just seem like way more work. These aircrafts are just a little more, you know, complex with, I guess, within their FMCs, MCDUs, or whatever they call them. Flaps, all of that we have set up on our quadrant. I think I have a view for this, and then I have a view for this. So pretty much got this all um, set up and stuff. But let's see here. So, well, anyway, so KSAN to KLAX. I think I already did the alignment. I don't have a route saved, obviously. I was gonna do cost index. We're gonna do 10,000. We're gonna keep it low. We don't have our co-route or anything. I'll just put in this just to have something here. Well, we're definitely not American, but you know, okay, yes. Don't need to really have anything in here. Let's see here. So, you know, line IRS. Okay, so I guess that's initialized. Let me switch back to you guys' view here. Give me 1 second here. Where are you guys? Do you remember my age? I'm 10. Gotta eat a meal. What time is it where you are, Cal? Okay, so that's a line. That's all good. Let me see here. Next page, not allowed. Yeah. Okay, so next page. Okay, so this I didn't do the last time because I was rushing and I just wanted to do a little test flight. So that's why my the aircraft wasn't really flying by wire at my test flight, but I was just flying manually, not manually, but setting the headings and the altitudes myself. All right, so ZFW should be, let's go back here, 116.8 now. Let's see here, this looks a little CG. Let me see if this takes this, because I'm not sure if it's in the same. What's the CG cargo? Oh, this is gonna work. Yeah, see, I haven't done this part yet. So anybody has any information on this part? ZFW and CG. Let me know what you think about this part here, because ZFW is usually 3 digits, unless it's in a different oh, is it because it's in a different format? So what is it? It's not pounds. So I need to convert it, don't I? All right, let me get my handy dandy calculator out. Where is my calculator? I believe that is the thing, the reason. And I did do some conversion yesterday. So well, I don't know if it's in pounds. Let's see here. Yeah, 116. So would it be like 52 point? Why is my camera doing that? So it'd be like 52. I guess 53 CFW if you convert it. Oh, let's delete that. Okay, and then the block I have. Well, let me see if I can get to this thing now. Fuel. I have to call up the truck first. I thought I needed to. Um, and I have Matavia mod on, so and I'm using a different ground handling. So it basically blocks from you having to wait for the truck for that, all that stuff. So you just press it and you could change it. So anyway, we need fuel of 10,900. So we'll just do all tanks and let it do its thing. 10,900. Come on. Let's do 11,000, whatever. Oh, we got it. 10,963. Now, I don't know if you press get or set. I don't know what's the difference. Can anybody tell me? Okay, that's definitely not it then. Okay, so I guess it's set. So what is get for? Set. Is that it? Just press set. Is that it, guys? All right, passengers. I guess I have to call before I could change anything. So I guess it waits for the steps to get there, blah blah blah. But we don't have to actually. Oh, I think it opens up the doors if I do that though. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, I want those doors open. That's the thing. So, is there a way to open the doors in this aircraft without having to do this stuff? Or you just click call and that's the way to open the door, I guess. Oh, so, okay, so this is a door. This has nothing to do with the steps. The stairs is if you want to call the stairs. Okay, I guess. I guess if you want to call the stairs on the ground handling, which I've removed the stairs from there or whatever. But yeah, so let's keep those. Let's open that door and this door. So I guess okay, I understand a little bit better now. Let's change to 80. What is it? 82 passengers. 82. I can't get exactly 82. Can you type? Oh yes, you can. Sure you can. Awesome. All right, so 82 passengers, and you just click set, I guess. All right, so we got the doors open. Okay, now I understand that. So see, I'm still learning that. I just didn't get the call command. 1 second here. Okay, so everything is going to be converted to kilograms, basically. So I have my calculator, and yeah. So they're loading the food and drinks. I don't know why there's... Okay, so this has a step here. What the heck? Let me see. Maybe I called a step by mistake. So I need to... let me see if that has anything to do with ground handling. Nope. So they have steps here, I guess, and I guess I need to... There's no way to remove those steps. Interesting. So I got steps inside of my ground handling. I want to open a door. Does anybody know? Is there a way to open a door without calling these steps? Or can I like... if I click stairs. The stairs are there, but I didn't tell it to come here. So if I click stairs... Oh, gate. Nice. Okay. See? That's how you do it. Okay. So it's stairs or gate. And it has its own stairs. That's awesome. So I don't necessarily need ground handling. Well, ground handling has, depending on what the ground handling set has. Alright guys, we got all the doors open and that's working. Anyway, let's get rid of these. I think the food and drinks is loaded up. Let's get rid of these cat trucks and then call up the baggage trucks and then we'll start boarding. I think the aircraft is set up and ready for the passengers here. Cat trucks are leaving and we're gonna, I guess we just need to click remove and the doors closed. There we go. Bam. Alright. Not too shabby. Sometimes you just gotta click stuff and hope they do whatever. Alright, we got world traffic here at this airport, so we should have a bunch of aircrafts going around and stuff. Got a United aircraft just came. An American aircraft just came. That was like a 321 or something. Okay. All right. They got their cat truck just driving through the fuel truck in this set. All right. Let's just call up the baggage trucks and get on with it. Let's get out of here, guys, and into the skies. Okay. So we're gonna. How do you? Oh, let's do cargo separate. All right. So boom. All right. So passengers are there. I guess there's no actual boarding thing going on. All right. So baggage loader. I am going to click this to open the doors. I hope a baggage truck doesn't actually come. Besides my... Okay, good. So my baggage trucks are here, and I think... Alright, here we go. Okay. It's all good in the neighborhood. And the cargo, we need to change to... 1 point... Nope, I think it's like just point... Whoop, 1.4. Oh, shoot, it's already... Oh, you know what? I forgot this stuff is all in... Let me see. Fuel is in kilograms. So we might have way too much fuel and stuff. Hold on. I didn't convert it. See? Gotta convert it. Alright, so I need 10,000. I need 11,000 pounds of fuel. So let's convert it. We have way too much. So we need only 5,000 kilograms in the plane. 5,000, 4,900. Alright, so I gotta remember this, guys, that it is not translated exactly. Alright? So I guess once I click set, the aircraft adjusts. Passengers, I click, well, obviously that's not in kilograms, passengers. And then the cargo is 1,400 pounds. So 635 kilograms. So this is actually too high. And I don't know why I don't just type it. I'm so used to, I guess, the Zebo and stuff, you can't type. 635 pounds. Oh, you see the plane adjusted. It got lighter. All right. So I think we're done here. I try operating weight, total fuel on board, 0 fuel weight. Oh, so okay, so this calculates it for us. So I had what, 59 0 fuel weight, so it's 40, it should be like 49. Um, this is the kilograms weight of passengers. Oh, this is awesome. All right, so we're all good. Cargo, it shows where the weight is, only up in the cargo 1 hold. Okay, all good. Overall weight, dry weight, 41,000 kilograms. All right, blah, blah, blah. All right, so 0 to fuel weight is 48.77. We'll just round to that. So let's change that to 48 point, or I guess it just give us 48.8. I guess do I put slash? Let's see. I can't remember if I did slash the first time. No. So just no slash, unless maybe you're putting a second. I don't know what the CG is. Block fuel. I guess that's in kilograms as well. We're only going to utilize 2,300 pounds of 2,000. Let's say 2,400 pounds of fuel. So would that be? I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure this out. So the block, okay, I'm trying to remember in the Zebo, the block is the actual fuel we're using for the flight, not the actual fuel inside of the plane. Let me switch to you guys. Sorry, 1 second. So it's in kilograms though, and it's only 1,000. So let me see here, 6. I don't want to put 1 as the block. But then 10 would be 10,000. 10,000 kilograms. So I guess it's 1 in a block. Oh, what did I do? Not allowed. Okay. All right, so got the CG. All right. All right. So let's see. Next page. Are we going backwards? This thing is always backwards to me. Okay, I guess it's just 2 pages. All right. So we got the initialized, blah blah blah. Performance. I guess you could. I'm trying to remember. I remember this part here, guys. Nope, that's not that. I remember. Nope. Okay. So I guess I could come back to the performance. Data. Let's see. Fuel prep. Performance. I remember this is a reference here. I think this is landing reference. This is takeoff. Next phase. Where is landing? Okay, so approach. And let me give you that 1 second. San Diego, 206. I don't know if this is. I don't. I think I used to have to put in the winds. Transitional altitude is also wrong. I remember. I think V. Okay, so approach. All right, so approach speed, and then with track with flaps, final flaps, blah blah. Okay, I think I remember you have to click that which landing configuration you want. There's configuration 3 and there's full. We never go full flaps. If you go full flaps, the speed is lower. But I remember I used to always do configuration 3. So I'm remembering slowly here. Nope. Do I have to put in the winds? Is it a must? Let's see here. Winds are 0907. I don't know if that was a must thing, but I'm gonna put in as much things as I can. And it is probably in Celsius already, so 14. Okay, and yeah, so approach is already set, and but we missed, what is it? We missed takeoff. Okay, so V. All right, so we have VR and V2, so I guess you just have to click it. Like V1, I'm not sure why it doesn't automatically come up. I don't know if I have to put flaps in. Let's see, flaps. Flex to. Let's see, that's weird. Check takeoff data. There's no next pages here. So V1, I don't know how to get V1, but let's just put something there. I don't know how you get it. We'll have to learn that later. I'll be here too long. All right, so flight plan, and yeah, so this is the. So you have to click the. I remember this. You click the airport. You go to departure. Blah 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 blah, and then the waypoints in between. You add them in here, and then you remove the discontinuities. So I specifically remember this freaking MCDU. So anyway, departure. We're doing Seaward 2 out of runway 27. And these are always backwards, the arrows. Why is it not giving me sea? Wait, yeah, it is 27. Why are you not giving me seaward? Interesting. Let's see. No 2. Let me see. 09. No. Let's see. No. Undo. Erase. Alright, so it's not giving me seaward, so just choose something. Whatever. I don't know why seaward is not in here. Have I done Pebble 6 before? To SLI. So it's going to do a different one. So that's pretty much the route, guys. It's literally the departure to SLI direct. And then, let's see here, top of descent, SLI, we have the discontinuity. And then LAX, we just put no arrival, pretty much. But we select the runway. Of course, it's going to be 2. The wind, wait, winds are 09. Hold up. Winds are, what? 09 at 7? The winds are too light. There's no ATC. We're just going to go into 2.5 left. There's no ATC, so let's just stick with the 2.5 left. That's usually what they land on. Next. Jesus. ILS. 2.5 left. Okay, so there's no arrival on this. Let's just go through this. No star. I guess I can't click that. Whatever. So let's insert that runway. And too steep path. Never seen that before. Let's clear the discontinuity. Insert. I don't think you clear that. I guess from 10,000 SLI's top descent to you're gonna deaccelerate, blah blah blah. Then you go down to Honda. So yeah, that's the. Let's see if this could be cleared. Nope. All right, so you're just gonna say too steep path. I don't think you could actually clear that. All right, so let's see. There's a vector and the flight plan, and it restarts. Top of climb at 10,000. Okay. I think we're good. Let's walk through the flight plan. Just double check. And I think we actually got our performance set up this time as compared to my test flight. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on the fuel pumps here. I don't think we need the center tanks, but let's play auto air. Turn on the fuel pumps. I'm going to the APU gen should already be on. Okay, good. So I'm gonna turn on the APU bleed and the master and start the APU. Turn on my beacon. I gotta flip it. I'm gonna turn on seatbelts. Well, let's start the flight up first.
Welcome aboard, everyone. Before we get moving, please be sure to fasten your seatbelt.
You know what's really loud? The freaking the APU, the GPU outside is so loud. I don't know if you could turn the volume down. There's not much settings to change this plane, but if you go outside, it's like freaking loud. Holy crap! All right, let's get rid of the fuel truck and stuff like that. We've already fueled and everything's going good so far, guys. All right, so we'll watch the fuel truck go away. AP should be starting up. Batavia mod is pretty nice. Plane, oof, sorry. Plane is pretty shiny, and you know the lights inside and stuff. And I try to fly a time of day that you guys could see the changes I made to real life V8, and at the same time where we will have some lights come on in the daytime as we're landing. It'll get a little darker and you could see some of the changes, but you can already see that the city lights are on. I adjusted my scripts and the city lights are already on or a little earlier, so it looks kind of nice as compared to I actually broke them before and the city lights were coming on later, too late. Okay, so those things are moved. You should be on the GPU power, APU power. Switch to the APU page. Yeah, I think I'm waiting for 100% here. I should say 100%. Well, actually, APU gen 0%. Hold up. Flap open. Oh, because I'm not utilizing it. I need to get off the external power. So let's make sure. I think 99% is the max it's going to do. So let's just come off external power. Okay, power switches, and now APU gen is at 60%, 68% because it's being utilized. Okay, what else we got? All right, so I don't think in this plane we need to turn on any hydraulics or anything like that. I didn't do that yesterday. Turn on my beacon light. I'm going to announce on the Unicom what I'm doing. Okay, sand traffic. Yeah, copy. Pushback startup taxiing to runway 27. Okay. Oh, wait. What? Oakland Center is on. Okay, about to say. Scroll up. Make sure there's nothing. Okay. All right. Exit that. We could switch this to our browser. See the Leal Ryan website, and then same thing. We'll leave this one here. We'll put this to, I don't know, same thing but the home page, I guess. Kind of cool. All right, so pull out our tray. Do we need to run through the checklist? It's so cool. All right, so let's call the ground checks and let's get out of here, man. I kind of really want to do a second flight. If it's not too late to do so. What else we got, guys? Flight director is on. Let's see if I, well, yeah, we'll set the speed here. Reference speed is what? 119. I'm so used to higher speeds. And runway heading. So the dot, I guess, is if it's controlling it. So if I pull this out, if I push it in, it's controlled by the FMC. If I pull it out, it's controlled by me. So I got to remember that. This plane is different. Let's get this bird out. Sorry, Kyle. Let's get this thing moving. You're right. All right, so 275. And let's do just the 10,000 feet. I should do 10,005 or something or whatever. 10,005, 10,000. I'm now changing my own mindset. So I'm going to control those for now. I'm going to have it um, V speed here. 2200. No, buddy. Nope. Stop. 2200. Pull out. Whatever. Okay, so got the checklist here. We can actually look at that, or we could just go through this, right? Checklist. We're not gonna do a checklist today. We're wasting too much time. Pedestal. This is preparation. We already did all of that. Oh, next page. FM. Yep. Yeah. LCDU. LS. LS is off. Okay. Verify. As required. Speed. Heading. VOR. QNH. Does this plane? Do you do the? Okay. QNH. What is the QNH here? 29906. I guess it's good to use your checklist sometimes, right, guys? Standard, you pull for standard. LS is off. Transponder set. We have no transponder set, but we could turn on the TCAS. And before start, remove the chocks, the cones, all that stuff is disconnected, and then APU started, blah, 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 external valve, doors. Okay, so all the regular stuff. So let's make sure we close all the doors. So we're going to remove that. Remove that. So cargo door should be closing. Okay, and let's go to passenger doors. Sorry if stragglers, but we got to go. Closing main door. All right. Let's remove the jetway. Hey, what's up, Kyle? I hear you. Can you hear me? Say hello. Okay. But we did good so far, guys. We refueled it right. We've loaded it up right. We put in the performance right, it seems. APU is running. Let's remove the GPU as well. Doors are closed. Fuel truck is not there, but imagine it's gone. All right, so chocks, air starter unit, and ground power, all gone. Okay, run off the APU power. Blase, blase. What else we gotta do, guys? Let's make sure we don't need anything else. All right, let's push back. Guess my speed went back to VNav, I guess because it's on this. Let me see if I change this. Pull it out. Interesting. Pull it out because I know the speed 119. Yeah, let me leave the speed on VR. Let me see how it does on that. All right, so did we walk through the flight plan though? We didn't. So let's just do this quick. Let's get rid of this. We walk to our checklist for the most part. Boom. That's nice. Let's go to legs or FS plan. And I did walk through the flight plan yesterday. Now I forgot. Where's the step? Oh, you just, I guess, walk through like this. Yeah. Okay, so intercept. We don't really need that intercept. I don't know if it... What does that intercept do? I don't like that intercept. What is that? Huh. Top of the scent. Oh, I guess it's just... And let's zoom in here, make sure we're good. All right, so I think we're good. Switch back to nav, zoom in. All right, let's call up the ground truck. Make sure everything is gone from outside. Ground truck.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Well, it's a lot quieter without the freaking, why is this a clicky button? What the heck? Why is this a hand? Anywhere you look, it's a hand. Interesting. Not a mouse. Let me check hydraulics right now. Door page. Let's make sure all doors are green. Where's my hydraulics? I guess you don't check there. Where's the electrical? No. Fuel.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed.
Right, 940 kg. Let's double verify what that is. 940 kg is 2,000 pounds. Wait a minute. I thought we were supposed to have more than that. We're gonna be a little under. Let's hope we have enough fuel to go there. I don't know why it's under. Wait. No, we belong having 10,000 pounds. What the hell? Well, that's not good. Hold on. Did this thing set the fuel?
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
I don't think the fuel went in, guys. I can't call the truck right now. Son of a... Alright, let's put the chock. I can't do the chocks either. I guess I gotta get rid of the... I gotta stop this.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Alright, so somehow the fuel did not load in. So let's see what's going on. It's gonna put our aircraft back down. Let's see if we can reconnect. I guess this won't give me access unless I'm on the ground and the aircraft is lifted right now. And I don't know, I can't open the door in this thing, guys. Is it? My friends say I have to go on a beta version. Disconnect. Alright, disconnect. Alright, so I have to go on a beta version to open the door or something? The flight deck door? Alright, so he's gone, I think. Oh, he's not gone. Hey, Kyle.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the left. We'll see you next time. Have a safe flight.
Alright, bye. Go away. Alright, so okay, so let's at least put on the chocks right now. Alright, so somehow I'm gonna do this while the AP is running, I don't care. Somehow the fuel didn't load in. Or we did it, hold on. We need 10,000 pounds. We need 11,000 pounds. Maybe I missed the number, which is 4,500 kilograms. I think I did that. Alright. Let's make sure again. So we need 10,900 pounds. So 11,000. I still did it wrong. This conversion thing is killing me. So 5,000 pounds. Alright, I mean, I'm typing it. Alright, set. Do I need to wait for it to load in? Does anybody know? Alright, let's see what's going on. Alright, it's in the plane now. Okay, so I don't know what the hell happened, but Okay, so let me see what happens when I remove the truck, if it screws me. Okay. Okay. All right, so we just, thank God, guys. Thank God we looked at our systems. All right, so we have 5,000 pounds of fuel in the plane now. Let's hope it doesn't mess with our performance calculation. So maybe that's why the performance was so low. It doesn't change it. All right, whatever. Let's skedaddle. All right, so let's call the ground truck once again.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
Sorry for that delay, but that was just a little 2-minute delay, nothing major.
Ground to cockpit.
No, nothing bad happened. We loaded in. I remember. You could look back in the stream. We loaded in. Let me see. The passengers loaded in. See, now it says 72 passengers. So somehow, well, we're not gonna worry about the passengers. The cargo is too heavy. 1,500 kilograms. That's a lot of cargo. Okay. Anyway, so it's definitely more than we calculated. All right. So somehow I did these things, guys, and they're all different. I did 82 passengers. It says 72. I did less, like 900 kilograms of cargo. It did 1,500. And I did, the most important part that we caught is I did 5,000 kilograms of fuel, and it only had 1,000 in. We would have ran out of fuel during the flight, guarantee you. All right, so let's get out of here. We would have definitely ran out of fuel during the flight. It was literally under what we needed to have in the aircraft to make it. What is wrong with this thing? Go away. I can't, my message isn't sending for some reason. I typed to you guys and it's not allowing me. Whatever. Alright, so looking around in the aircraft, these seats could be a little better quality though.
So connected.
Definitely a frame drop here at San Diego.
Release parking brake.
Let's see what my oh, let's put in our arrival here. KLAX. Okay. Alright. Check my load. The load is already pretty low. Alright, parking brake off. Let's go.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright, so we are actually pushing back the
On
plane.
behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard the flight. Make sure your seatbelt is fastened.
Is there another flight that goes to San Diego to LAX? No, I didn't feel like
Also, please turn off all
getting rid of the
electronic
ground
devices.
handling again and putting back the chocks and all that stuff. So, alright, so we're gonna close up. Alright, TCAS, I need to turn on. I remember where that is. Over here. TARA. Actually don't know how to put in a number. Wait, TCAS is on. And let's start up the engine here. Below. But let's make sure. I think this one you don't have to turn off the packs. It's all auto, blah, blah, blah. What else we gotta do? Seatbelt sign should have been on. Okay. What? I'm not running off the APU right now? APU bleed. I don't want to click this and it screws up. It says available. Interesting. Well, the plane has power, so. Okay, so let's start up the engine. Number 2 first. Okay, I'm trying to flip it. Alright, let's click it. Alright. Oh, that's why. There we go. Start on idle. There we go. Alright, let's hear this engine start, guys. It's pretty nice. It's very vibraty. Oh my gosh, my desk is shaking. Remix reviews. Thank you, man. Frames is low looking on this side. Let's oh my gosh, I got loud. Oh Lord Jesus. Oh, that's loud.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
All right, let's set the parking brake. Oh, that engine's loud.
Stand by.
Screenshot. And we usually get low frames in San Diego, but we wanted to do the flight to two low frame airports for us, KLAX and San Diego, just to show the capability of this aircraft on my computer. But in other airports that I don't have as much low frames, like which is most of my other airports, this thing will be way more higher frames. And it's only low frames looking in this direction, to be honest, where the boats are. All right, so disconnect. That's all nice. All right, and we fixed a lot of things, guys. Like I said, in real life V8, the sunset, when its sun is very orange, it wasn't reflecting on the planes and the buildings before. That somehow got broken in my scripts. So now, when it gets really low, the sun and orange, look at that, the buildings are now orangey, reflecting the sunlight. That was broken. And it gets more orange as the sun goes down. So let's try to get in LA while that's happening. All right, so let's start the next engine. Now that they move out of the way, hear the noise. Whoa, 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 whoa. I love it. All right, so left engine starting. Here we go. Frames are low here too. Jesus, frames are just getting lower in here at San Diego. Yes, you have the Tolus. Yes, that's very nice too, I've heard. Different feeling. All right. Dude, those engines, like, man, if you have it on you and you have a sound system, the vibration is so nice, man. This might be my only flight, guys, for tonight. It took a lot longer explaining and, you know, learning and stuff, and I don't want to be up really past 3 o'clock. All right. Taxi lights. All right, so taxi and then nose for takeoff. All right. All right, let's, I guess we're running out of the engine power already. Doesn't say fault anymore. So let's get rid of the, I guess you have to do the master off. And then the bleed off. And I guess available will go away. APU. General in use. Try to how to, oof. Dome light off, thank you, off. Well, let's turn up our lights here because it's getting nighttime. Let's see here. I remember all the lights from yesterday. I made sure to go through all of them. Like there's a light here. So let me just scoop through and look at where all the stuff is. This is a panel light here. Interior light there. Another floodlight here. Actually don't know why that's turned up. I want it kind of dark. Floodlight dark. This is the orange, I believe. Let's turn it down. Turn it down. Yeah, this is okay. So this is the main stuff. I believe in the Airbuses you need to. All right, so this is spoilers. And once I go past, okay, what I gotta remember once on my axis, once I go past this, it's armed. So it's armed. Okay, let's just make sure it's not up. All right, let's get out of here. Brakes off. I don't know, man. This aircraft is pretty nice. And I think it looks better inside than the Tolus. Alright, beacon light is on. Nose light is on. I gotta get used to this, the feeling of this aircraft. Alright, let's check brakes here. Okay, that stopped really Suddenly. Okay.
In some cases, your nearest engine might be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, lower-level lighting will guide you toward the available exit. Doors will be open
All right, let's see where the center of
until
this
the
plane
sign
is. So we get
says
used to
zero.
it.
Each door
It's
is equipped
usually
with an inflatable
right
slide
of the
with a
PFD. Let's
hatch
see.
used as a
Bring
lifeboat.
back throttle a little bit. Let's check
Officers
brakes
and
again.
airmen
Trying
are
to get.
always
I think
monitoring the
everything in this
ground
aircraft
staff.
is way too
If you need to
sensitive. I
credit your
barely
berth,
touched the
the
brakes.
top of the mast will fall
Holy
immediately in
crap.
front of you.
All right, so let's see if we're in the
Sergeant
center.
or oxygen pull the mast toward you and place it firmly over
All
the
right, so
mast
this is
rim.
the center.
Security allows you to stand behind your head and breathe normally.
Let's get in the
On a
center.
T-front
So check
evac,
brakes again. Oh
please
my
keep
gosh,
your
that's
eyes
sensitive.
flowing to the mast. If you're
It's playing like
traveling
it's leaning
ringside
or
with
something
someone
to
who
the
needs help, please secure your own seat
left.
first. After that, you can
All right,
assist
so that's the
drivers,
center.
and please keep your mask
Let's
on
see.
until further
Come on, stay in the
instructions
center.
to remove it. In the event of an emergency,
Let's see where we
please
are.
use the
All right,
brace
so the center is
system.
almost this
Use forward
exact
grips
line
on the top
here.
of your
Let's
head
jump back
and
outside
elbows
again.
against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. Flight beds are located
Pretty
in the
much.
pouch under your
You see
seat.
the sunset is pretty nice,
Please
guys.
listen when
Let's
instructions
hold
are
brakes
given.
again.
Open the
Bring back the
plastic
throttle.
cup and remove the vent.
Ooh, the brakes is
Keep
so
over
up.
your head
But
and
look how the
place the
sunset is
fasten
hitting
guard
the
in
aircraft
place.
now.
Adjust the straps at the front. To inflate the vent,
So that's
pull
definitely a
firmly
fix.
on
That's
the red
see up.
cord
Wait,
facing the
am I in the center?
aircraft.
Okay,
If you need to
that's why.
refill the vent, blow into the mouthpiece.
All right, look at the
Also use the
lights.
whistle and light to attract
Looking
attention.
pretty nice.
Your seat back cushion can be used as a flotation device.
So that's
If
center
you're
right
sitting
here.
in
Let's jump
first
inside.
seat, put your
So
arms
pretty
below the
much
strap
here,
and hug the cushion to
as
your
most
chest.
other aircrafts.
Electronic devices like
This
thermal
dot right
flash
here. Let's try that
oximeters
screw.
may be
So we're gonna go
useful if
off
the
point,
seatbelt sign is off and when
and
permitted
I'm gonna
on
come
cruise.
back and make sure we did it
Doors
right.
closed must remain off throughout the flight. Remember that this is a non-smoking flight. Also, damaging the smoke detectors in the lavatories
All right, so
is
let's get back to
prohibited
the
by law.
screw.
You will find all safety information in a card
All
located in
right,
the seat
we're on
pocket
the
in front
screw.
of you. It is recommended that you read it before we take
It's
off.
a little right of the
If you
screw.
have any questions, please ask myself or another crew member. We hope you enjoy your flight.
All right, so it's literally right of the screw. Okay, double check again. Let's keep it moving. All right, so the sunset is looking good in the inside. I spent like 2 hours trying to get this sunset orange correct as it reflects on the inside of the aircraft, because it breaks like the lighting inside of X-plane if you have the wrong RGB colors in the sunset. So I had to find an exact one that looks nice orange in the during sunset, but also at the same time didn't break the shadowing. So I definitely did something good today because yesterday was dash line. That means the route wasn't set up correctly. Now it's a hard green line. So we know we're doing something right. Let me see here. Where's my ground speed? Okay, so ground speed is 29 knots. Okay, so getting used to where everything is. It's been so long for Airbus. You didn't miss anything. We are almost off the ground, guys. The next flight, it will be a lot less talking, more fluid. All right, so I guess we're going a little slow. Let's hear those engines. Love it.
Caution, on taxiway, on taxiway.
Yeah, I guess we're going too fast on taxiway. All right, so one thing to remember is once we depart, well, first of all, we put the throttle all the way up to toga position. And then once we depart, it will let us know to go to climb thrust. That's where we will keep the
Approaching 27.
All right, let's hold short here, throttle on idle. All right, let's turn on all our lights. Strobe lights on, when we turn off lights, taxi lights, and nose light, and wing light. Seatbelt signs is on, right? Make sure we don't have any dome light on. Da, da, da. Does this plane have a cabin pressure setting? I don't want to take off, and it does, but we're going to go to 10,000 anyway. 10,000, da, 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 29906. We didn't set our flaps. I don't even know if it's 2 we're using, to be honest. Alright, armed. Okay, let's go. Got the lights, pretty cool. Let's line up to the runway, announce what we're doing. Departing, runway 27. No world traffic aircrafts coming. Look at those lights, huh? I don't even know if it's a Matavia mod or not, because I bought this aircraft and put the Matavia mod right into the aircraft. So I don't even know what is standard default. All right. And here we go. Line up. All right, toga position. Let's make sure it's in toga position. Yep. All right, hand on throttle. Let's get rid of the tray. V2's around 119. Keep this thing centered. And rotate. All right, gear up. This aircraft usually calls for climb thrust. Flaps. And flaps. Let's make the right. All right, let's go to climb thrust as it's calling for. There we go. At least it stays in place. All right, to climb thrust, we got it. Okay, let's turn straight here. Follow the flight director. Okay. All right, we're gonna try and attempt to turn on the autopilot and hope it just does its thing. All right, let's turn off the runway, turn off lights. And the nose light. That's nice. Screenshot that. All right, let's turn on autopilot. On. All right, release the yoke. And I think we're good. That was a nice takeoff. Depending on when I land. If I land pretty soon, I could probably do an see, that's the error I'm getting again. And when I tested this, it wasn't doing it, this glitch. That usually happens in Xvision, I think with Xvision when I do the sun glitter. But I never do the sun glitter. That looks nice, guys. Wow, look at that. That's more changes. Damn it, some lights just turned on. That's more changes to V8. Screenshot. It's looking good. Nice sunset. Looks really good, man. Alright, so let's see here. We're already approaching 10,000. QNH is blinking. I don't know why. I don't think I need to go to standard unless this thing is still transitional altitude. The wrong transitional
Ladies and
altitude.
gentlemen, you may now unfasten your seatbelts and move around the cabin. The flight attendants are coming by with beverages and food at this time. Enjoy the rest of the flight.
I'm going to turn off our fast seatbelt sign. There's a report. We're in cruise phase. Alright, does this aircraft... I think it's set up its own ILS frequencies and stuff, right? Alright, so we're at 10,000. Let's turn off the... We'll leave the landing lights on. Or we can turn them off. And we will leave on the wing light because it looks nice. And then we'll turn off the seatbelt signs. So we got the wing lights at least on the engines. Yes, that's world traffic. They line themselves up with the runway, how they, you know, how they think the winds and stuff and blah blah blah. But for real world ops, sometimes it's off. Like the winds are not that crazy. They will still take off on the same runway 27. That's a standard runway. So yeah, that's just world traffic. I put them on because I love to see aircrafts flying in the air and at the gates. But you know, I'm on what do you call it? I'm on VATSIM, so you know, during the day when there's way more people online, you also have traffic from real people flying. So this is nice. This is my new cloud scripts, guys. So this is pretty overcast, and you can see through that the different cloud layers. You can see here where the sun hits the different orange. Let's make sure this thing is doing the right thing. All right, so it'll turn back in. All right. So it's going good so far. I mean, like I said, I'm already familiar with the Airbus, and this is the only way I could jump in this thing and do this. But generally, when I first learned this, when I first was trying to learn this aircraft when I was on FSX, man, you think I could have jumped in this aircraft and fly like that the day I bought it? Nope. I already was aware of everything of this aircraft, just needed to get used to it, and used to it in xplane. And it's been like probably a year and a half or 2 years since I've flown an Airbus in a flight sim. So that's, I think I'm doing pretty good for that fact. So anyway, we can show you some lights here. That looks nice, right? We can take another picture. We can go to the home page, or we can just leave it there. Screenshot that. Screenshot that. And what else we got? Pull up my tray here, eat some food. My chips. So this should be flying on its. Okay, does it? Do you remember, Kyle, with this aircraft, for top of descent, do I need to I guess I don't know why it's on standard, but for top of descent, do I need to do I need to push it again? I need to set it and push it. Why does it want us at this speed? At 7,000. It's pretty slow. So our approach speed is going to be 128. Well, once we should touch down at 128, and we should come in at 132. and touchdown at 120. Well, no, sorry. Approach speed, I remember now. Approach speed is 128 when we're coming into the runway. We need to be touching down at 123. So we'll retard and, to idle and drop another, and, 5, and that's like all the other aircrafts. Another 5 knots. Whoa, we got some low-lying clouds here. So like I was saying with Kyle, you're not answering me when I Kyle. Okay. PNAV descent. Do I activate? I can't type. Doesn't let me send messages to you guys. Oh, let's change the flight, the thing to the flight as well. Alright, we're gonna just have to leave this. Altimeter is gonna be KLAX 29901. Alright, Pebble. Where were we supposed to be at, Pebble? Alright, so top of descent. SLI. Top of descent. That's our speed here, 331. Ground speed 308. Okay, we're in the clouds. Well, when you look up. So, not much of a view until we get under them. I thought with top of descent it shows top of descent and you gotta click it. Dude, I can't type anything to you guys. What the frick is going on? Let me refresh this page. Hold on. It's weird. Sign into the chat. Come on, man. Did Kai leave? It doesn't show any of my messages. I can't tag anyone. Anyway. Alright, so more lights. That's above here. Okay. And this is below, which I don't want. And this is these lights. I forgot to click takeoff config button. That's probably why it didn't call out anything. Okay, so the arrow is top of descent. I remember that. Guess descent. Alright, we're almost there, guys. Well, it's thunderstorms in Los Angeles, so yeah. It's rainy and thunderstorms, so Hopefully we get to see some rain effect. That should be on, right? Flexion effect, rain effect. Okay. So hopefully you get to see that today. I don't know why it wants me to send so late though. So maybe I need to send before. Pebble 10,000 SLI. Honda at 75. Yeah, that's a steep path. You're right. Why is at the runway I need to be at? This is all weird. Honda need to be at 4,000 maybe. Let's see if we can manipulate this. Okay, that's not the way. So Hyundai descent speed limiter. Huh. Let's see what it does. But look at we're gonna be diving down. Try to get to these waypoints. It's gonna be a challenge in the. You're about close. You're about what? You're about close. I guess that's what you're saying. Oh, it's getting bumpy, guys. I'm still learning, so I don't want to have too much challenges like turbulence right now. Let me see here. I should be going in the opposite runway in LAX because of the winds. See, the winds are 10 knots. Ooh, it's bumpy. We should start descending though. All right, stop it. This is just like the Embraer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning the descent phase of our flight. Please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Ensure that your luggage is stowed below the seat in front of you or in the overhead bin. All electronic devices turned off until we arrive safely at the gate. Thank you.
Ah,
10,000 feet.
what's that? Anti-skid is off. Let's turn that on. Ground spoilers are still on. Okay. Now let's bring back our. Ooh, it's bumpy here, yo. Let's bring back our speed. Oh my gosh. Yo. This is some crazy weather. All right, let's use some speed brakes here. Get this thing down to 3,000. Guys, this plane is bouncing around. We're getting the altitude down. We're trying to get under this weather here. That looks weird. Some weird shader stuff going on. At least we're getting the altitude down, guys. Trying to get the speed down. All right, so we're getting the speed down. All right, let's get the speed down more. All the way down. All right, approach mode on. Flaps. 2 degrees. Gear down. We have some shader issues right now. The purple and stuff like that, that looks like shader glitch. Or it's something with the weather. Okay, we still have our spoilers out. We're trying to get the speed down. Alright, we're on the glide slope here, ILS.
500.
Alright, reference speed is 128. Let's bring the speed back to 140. Alright, speed check. Flaps 3. Alright, we're going to be landing on flaps 3 here. Okay. KLAX traffic. I don't know how I got. Let's turn on our lights. on final. Runway 25 left. Now let's turn on our lights here. Should have been on. I'm going to turn off light, landing lights, nose light, takeoff, seatbelt signs. Alright, spoilers up and armed. Auto brake. Set medium. Gear down, all green. Alright, coming in at 140 on the ILS, and then we'll drop to 128 for touchdown. Looks like we have some issue with the fog or something and this lighting. It's not usually like that. Alright, to get more frames, I'm going to turn off reshade here a little bit. Not too shabby, but you see how bumpy it is. Screenshots. Screenshots. Alright, let's get prepared here. Let's hold the speed to 140. Still bumpy at 1,100 feet. Alright, 29901 on the QNH. Should have done that. Let's bring the speed back to
Approaching 25 left.
128 speed. Alright, go around altitude set. Alright. There we go. Prepare for a challenging landing. Look at it. This thing can't even stay straight, guys. Ready for this?
500. 500.
Autopilot off. Auto throttle still on. Yep, I got it.
400. 400.
I need 2 hands for this. Come on. We see the response is off on this plane.
300.
Come on. Definitely have a tailwind. Oof.
Too low, flat. Too low, flat.
Yes.
Too low, flat. Too low, flat.
Come on, get down.
Too low, flat. Too low, flat.
You could do it.
Too low, flat. Too low, flat. Too low, flat.
Get down.
Too low, flat. Too low, flat.
40.
Too low, flat.
30. 20. Retard. 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 5.
There we go. We got world traffic again on the runway. Oh, we didn't even engage reverse thrust, guys. We forgot. Alright, reverse thrust. Alright, reverse thrust off. Stupid world traffic. Plane is on the runway. Turn off auto brake. Just ignore the plane. It's like retarded. Even though it is a world traffic aircraft, why are they taxiing all the way? Oh, I can't stop. Stop. What's going on? I should have never gone outside. Why are they taxiing the entire runway? Why is world traffic doing that? Like, why are you still on the runway? It's retarded. Alright, so we're on the ground. We have some shader issues to fix. It looks like we have some older issues we used to had back in the day, and with Xvision. So gotta figure out what we changed to have those issues again. That sunlight crap right there, and the issues that we had when we were cruising with the sunlight as well. It's ever since I turned off something in Xvision, by the way. I'd stop using a feature. All right, so we landed pretty good on that runway. We could watch a landing replay when we come once we get into the gate, deboard. But the only thing I've changed in Xvision is I disabled something, which it helped make the sun look better in the daytime and stuff. But now it looks like it's making it do this stuff. So more tests in V8. All right, so flaps, spoilers. Okay, we turn off our landing lights. Turn our lights from takeoff to taxi. Turn off the strobes. Turn off the runway turn off lights. Actually, leave the runway turn off lights until we cross runway 25. We'll leave on the beacon, the wing, and the logo light.
Approaching 07.
Oh
left.
shoot, that was somebody on VATSIM. Holy crap. They just took off. Did they even announce? These guys, see, that's what you announce on the Unicom what you're doing. This plane literally swung past me online and he did not announce what he was doing. What the heck? Anyway. Crossing runway, cross check for traffic, please. Looks nice in here though. Alright, where are we going? Is that another Spirit aircraft there? I see Spirit. So let's go this way. Turn back off the dome. Where's the dome? I prefer this. Nice and cozy and dark. Oh, so I guess the dome light controls the inside interior cabin. So if I turn back on the dome to medium, right? Nope, still dark back there. Looks like we got a gate. Well, that's a nice picture. Screenshot. That's a nice picture. Besides that background there. Alright, let's get into the gate. We didn't start our APU. Oh shoot, that is cool how it's a spotlight. So let's turn that off. That's definitely blinding someone. Alright, let's make sure we're straight here. Let's bring back throttle. I think we handled ourselves pretty well there. Sorry, I'm just taking screenshots. On that arrival. Okay, now it wants us to go back. Oh, wait. Is that straight or left? Okay. Back over to the right a little bit. Throttle on idle. Stop. Okay. Brakes on. I like the Zeebo. You can click the brakes on while your foot is on the toe brake. So that's good. All right. We landed with our tray down. And let's try to see if we remember how to do the cabin lights. All right, so we'll do the full dome brightness. Let's leave it to medium. So I guess that doesn't affect the rear. I don't think so. Let's go full brightness. Oh, let's just make sure APU is running and stuff here. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, the APU didn't start. I guess I gotta hold it. Ah. Alright, so we'll get it started up. It's okay. I had to hold it. Parking brake, preferred shocks, brake fan. Let's turn that on. Oh, it's hot. So let's turn it on. Delay takeoff for cool. Hey, we didn't use that much brakes. It was auto brake medium. Preferred shocks. Okay, let's just do that. Alright, let's wait till the APU is 100%. 99%. Let's turn on the gen. Alright, gen is available. But you have to switch off the engine gens to switch to the APU. Alright, 78% use. Alright, and we can turn off the engines. And then we'll switch to the GPU anyway. Those things are so loud, yo. Are the engines shutting down? Yep. Alright, connecting jetway. Let's make sure those things are shutting down. Yep. Guys, we did a full flight. First full flight. Successful. The pilot worked exactly as it should. ILS worked exactly as it should. These engines look like they're still running. Let's it take that long to stop turning. It looks like it's definitely slowing down. I think. They were on 4, now they're on 2. Yeah, they take a while to... That's cool. I think they're turning off. I turned the fuel off. That's how you turn it off, right? Oh, don't turn on. Stop. Alright, so they're off. It's just on and off. That's weird. Screenshot. Thank you for watching very much, guys. Misha Oats. My flaps were definitely down to 3. Config 3, so I'm not sure why it was saying that. Too low flaps. Too low. Unless they wanted full flaps, but I was on 3 flaps. Yeah, I was on 3 for a while because I was needed to slow the aircraft down. So, and my performance was set up for 3. So I'm not sure. Well, it's obviously not all there now, but yeah, it was set up for 3, and I did have it on 3, and my gear was down, so I'm not sure. Maybe the speed or something. All right, so let's run off the APU. Let's see if the engines are. Engines look like they're still running, guys. Tell me what. I'm switch to external power and turn off the APU. Okay. I do not know why the engine looks like they're still running though. Let me see if I can throttle them. I can't. But let me see where my stuff is. So this is climb. 50% of my quadrant is climb. MCT is 75% of my quadrant. Toga is almost all the way up, but pretty much all the way up. Let's look again. So 50% is climb thrust. That's good. Flex is 75%. Toga is all the way up. Ah, this thing lines up pretty good with my quadrant. All right, so is my engines off? Doesn't look like it, guys. Oh wait, they are. They need to fix these blades. They look weird. They don't look like they're shiny at all. Unless that's a Matavia mod, I need to switch back. I'm gonna switch back to another livery, but that's not shiny at all, man. That doesn't look good. That's the fakest looking part of this entire aircraft. Like, there's no. Actually, I don't think I did the engines. I didn't do the engines on this one because I thought it said white engines. I'm not sure if it's gonna change the engines to white or just saying that. So maybe this is the original. I need to change it to the Matavia mod, but I did change it on the American, so I could look later and see if the American blades look better. But it might be that the engines may not be Matavia mod, but the rest of the plane is, because that looks really weird. My reflections are on the aircraft. Okay, so let's I get this is. Do you do board in this aircraft? All right. I mean, you guess you call up the doors and stuff. I guess I didn't do all of that, but we don't need to do that today. But generally, you know, I would call up the ground trucks. Open the door. I could open the door and show you. All right, so I don't know why the step came. It clearly says gate. Okay, stop. Stop it. See, it's just weird. The truck, the step came out, but it was already a gate. So unless you say, instead of call, you say gate. Is that what it is? If I click gate, steps comes out. Yeah, so that's doesn't make sense. It needs to be on that and then call it out. Anyway, but I guess I don't need to click this at all, to be honest. But I do, to open the door, I have to click it. And the cargo trucks. Such different aircrafts, such different things. And then you just call the ground trucks. Got a light in here too. Alright, so our ground trucks. Oh, we didn't click drive up. At least they started theirs off, this set to the side of the plane. Like other sets starts the stuff in the back of the plane. I don't like that. So this one looks at least like it's at the airport. Like in the regular part where the trucks are, which it literally ended up here. And then they come to the plane. Alright, let's figure out the cabin lights. Inside cabin lights. So I go bright here. Is it brighter back here? If I turn it off completely. Nope, it's the same. I added more saturation in V8 in the inside because I turned it down a lot and then I just added it back. So I might adjust it and bring it back down, but it's not too bad. I just don't want it to look too unrealistic. So that's not the case. Where is the lights for the insides? Seatbelt signs off. The smoking stays on. Turn off the beacon. Turn off the wing. Interior lights. We never turned on the windshield wipers before. I didn't see any rain. Yeah. Cabin lights. I don't know. I don't know, Chief. These lights is up. Why is this light up? Oh, that's the ones up there. Okay. This one here is down. Turn up this one, see if it's any different. I don't know. I'll ask one of my friends who knows. I don't feel like looking. There's a light separate for the cabin. There's no way you can do anything in the cabin right now. Not even open the door. But I might be on the. I'm on the regular release version. So, all right, let's watch landing replays, guys, and then we're out of here. See how this aircraft performs in landing replay. Switch to the scene. Let's file the flight plan. It says negative 213 touchdown. Now let's see if all the lights come back on for replay mode. Alright, so let's go to replay mode and watch landings, guys. Just taking some screenshots. Alright, replay mode. Let's save that replay, by the way, before we go replay. Save KLK San to KLAX windy. Alright, landing replay mode. Let's come offline. Replay mode. Go back. Our flare was pretty high, I could tell you that. Maybe the speed was too low, the reference speed somehow. I think the reference speed was set already. Well, what is this volume? I think the reference speed was set already for when we had the low fuel in. Maybe we needed more speed. Look at that. That was weird. That was way too much of a flare. It came down smooth and everything, but that was way too much flare. But I couldn't keep the nose from. Maybe the trim isn't set. I haven't set the trim in this thing yet, so maybe I haven't learned that yet. Because this is me literally trying to fight the aircraft here, not to flare so much. Because I was literally pushing the nose down to get the plane down, and that's what it looked like the opposite. And I also have to set my view. I'm looking here now. See, it looks like I'm low. Let's see how it looks outside. I actually have a little flare there. Here looks like I'm facing nose down into the thing, into the runway. It literally looks like I'm facing into the runway right now. So maybe we need to set our view lower because maybe this is too high. Same the issue we had with the 757, that we think that this is either that or we're looking to the wrong way, like you look down a little bit. But that looks like I'm facing down more, so I will end up pulling up. Huh. So maybe that's the opposite. Maybe I need to get up. This will maybe push it down more. If I go down lower, yeah. This looks like I'm facing in the ground though, and I'm not. I need to make it look like where I'm flaring, which is I can't see more. Okay. Uh, doesn't look like I'm flaring there. Okay, maybe that. So maybe that needs to be my view. I gotta test it. Maybe that needs to be my view for So this if this is my view, this will make me push the nose down more. Cause I'm like, oh, I can't see the runway. This will make me force me to adjust myself to push my nose down more. Right now, the seating that I had before when I landed this flight, it was so high, I guess, it looked like I needed to flare, but I was already flaring. So that's where we needed to adjust our seating, just like a 7.5. Same thing we were going through there. We can just take some screenshots while we're here. Oh, we got a world traffic aircraft pause behind us. Great. Just some screenshots. Stop it. It's a nice screenshot. Whoa, it's weird. And then let's continue the landing replays. Hey, stop it. This way. Come on. Okay. Let's watch the landing replays. Hopefully that view is set up for the next time we do a flight. See, this is me flaring here. Now, see, now I could tell. This is exact perfect. Now I can know I was flaring too much if my view was like this. If my view is like this, I'm like, oh, I'm good. I need to put my nose down some more. Wait, I'm confused now. Yeah. So if my view's like this, I'm like, oh, I need to push my nose. I need to pull my nose up so I could see. So I could flare, because it looks like right now I'm facing down. And look at this. I'm not facing down, facing up. So my Nusi position is this, where I can't see. And then once it's done correct, maybe it's a little too low because I can't see the runway at all, right? Let's see where I'm at. I'm also flaring a lot. Damn, world traffic aircraft, go away. All right, so let's freaking go away, man. All right, so just let that go. Just world traffic doesn't pause. All right, so see how my flare I can't see? And when I touch down, all right, so it's clear that I was flaring too much. Now that we fixed our view, maybe we could go up a little higher. So let's go back to that. Hey, let's see. Now let's see where the aircraft is positioned. Yeah, see, I would never flare that much if my view was that low. And you see how much flare that is? Okay, so maybe I should be able to still see even with that much flare. Let's say there. Um, Okay, let me go back up. Yeah. All right, so that looks a little right. So I'm at the point where I should be able to see the runway, but not that much. And then let's see. Let's see, it looks like I'm facing down now. I need to maybe lift this up a little bit like this. Let's leave it like that and go back. So that looks facing down. All right, are we facing down here? It looks like it, right? We're not. So that view is not working out. So let's go back here. Let's do it. So here I would obviously tell I'm flaring too much. Way too much here. Because I can't even see. All right, see, there we go. Way too much flare. Yep, that's perfect. I think that's seating position. Yep, too much flare. Can't even see. Yep, and I can't see. Yep, I think that seating position is perfect. All right, go watch the replay now. The real deal. Yeah, we totally forgot about reverse thrust. It went to retard that I heard it, and then I guess I'm used to when I get on the ground, I go throttle idle, usually right over the ground, and then reverse thrust as I touch down. But in this plane, I was just like, I you heard a retard call out, you put it in throttle in idle, and then I just forgot about the throttle. But yeah, it's nice. Let's watch it come in. Come on. Here, shift to. What the heck? But for a first flight with winds like that, man, you saw what we came out of. For those who missed it, look back in the video and you're gonna see some the craziest winds. This plane is light. I'm used to flying heavier aircrafts that could take it. Screenshot. That was a nice picture, yo. Yeah, that was a weird swing right there. I think I was doing something. That's a nice picture. Thank you for following, Ajani. Genesee. Oh, hosting. Sorry. I was like, I think he already follows. Thank you for hosting. But we are done pretty much for the night. We're just taking screenshots. We were watching Land Replay and taking screenshots. Thank you for hosting, nevertheless. Yeah, we just got a couple more screenshots here and we're done. All right, so spoilers did deploy and everything is good. All right, let's watch one more. Let's watch a ring view. Let's go back a little bit. Okay, let's go back a second here because that was beautiful. Look how windy it was. Yes, AJ, how are you? AJ, got it. AJ 1Z, and good night. Thank you for hosting, nevertheless. We'll try to fly earlier tomorrow night. I just I was working on my Relife V8 tonight and didn't get to really fly the aircraft. So once I got that fixed, still have some more little bugs in Relife V8, but for the most part it's good. Just some sunset bug. And one more for the road. Screenshot, I guess. Ah, damn it, I pressed the wrong thing. Come on. Yeah, so we'll fix the flare in the next landing. Thank God we didn't tail strike. That's that. Exit replay mode. Oh my gosh, that thing is loud. Let's see what's going on with this sunset. I mean, it's weird. It happens sometimes and not other times. Clouds no longer get black right before sunset. See, they stay gray. That's another new thing of V8. Looks really good. They stay gray like they do in real life now. They don't get black. But that worries me. I'm not sure why that's like that. all right, you need to be quiet. You're absolutely too loud. I don't care if the plane loses power. Bye. You can stay on. Oh, it looks nice like this. It's a nice screenshot, to be quite honest. Anyway, stay on here a little bit. You guys watch me how I do my thing usually. Why is that? It's 0.95. I think it's because I turned it off in the X Vision. Doesn't like me anymore. Can't turn it down too low. Doesn't really affect anything there. It's mostly here. It's way too bright. But it's not affecting this other stuff here though. And it's like the haze or something. Because that went away. Obviously it's too bright there. Obviously right here it's a little weird. Guess that could bring it down. But it wasn't that much higher. Sunlight, sun. Sky gain. I did raise that. I need to get to bed. I can't be up all night with this thing again. Can't be up all night with this sky gain. That does affect that. Does affect it. Damn it. I don't think that's what made it look so weird when we were landing. See, doesn't make a difference there. It's not huge. Okay. Not sure what else at this time, but I'm too tired to figure it out. All right, thank you for watching, guys. Still a lot to do, and I'm not sure my clouds look like they are not what they're supposed to be right now. That's broken. All right, see you guys later. Ciao. Thanks for watching, man.